So here's what my settings are set at. It's just the radio preset, and I've tweaked it maybe a little bit inside my Vocaster. If you come up here and you turn it off, here is now what that sounds like with no EQ on it. And I'll say a few things here. These are the few things that I'm going to say as an audio test for this microphone with just the raw input going in. And here's what I've got my level set on. I actually clicked the auto gain here and let it do its auto gain thing before we started recording this. So I'm going to come back over here, and now I'm going to actually turn this EQ and compression on. So here's what that sounds like, and I'm not going to do anything else in post other than maybe I'll increase the gain a little bit, and if I don't have the level quite right, to match it with this other microphone. Now let's take a look at the other microphone, which is my Shure MV7, and I'm going to turn the one off and turn the other back on. So this is now the MV7, and I've got the same equalizer and compression pretty much going on here, and pretty much the same level. So I didn't do the auto gain just now to set this up, but I had already done that. This is just the settings that typically my MV7 is set on a normal recording day. So this is what it sounds like with the enhanced audio, with these equalizers on. Now we're going to turn that off, and I'll say a few more things here, just like I did talking about the Mackie EM99b. Now we're just saying a few things while we talk about the Shure MV7. Oh, and I'm moving the screen while it's zoomed in. Okay, that's not something I planned on doing, but it happened while we were recording nonetheless. Incidentally, I'm using Windows power tools to do stuff like zoom in and out like this, just with a keyboard shortcut. It's really fun. I'm constantly looking for ways to explore, having the excuse to do that more and more. All right, so anyway, enough of that. Now we're going to turn the EQ back on, and here's what the MV7 sounds like with that EQ back on it. Sounds pretty good from where I'm sitting, from where I hear this. This is the microphone that is my daily mic of choice. I have not had a chance to get into tons of comparison videos, and I hope to do more of that in the future because it really is fun to check out how these things compare to each other. All right, that's the audio test for the Shure MV7 to see how it compares to my new EM99b by Mackie. Let's mute this one again, and now we're going to go back to the Mackie. So this is back on the Mackie EM99b, and again, we've got that same level of compression. Here's just what it sounds like in comparison with the Shure microphone. So both of these, I like them a lot. I like how this one looks. I like how this one looks. So when I got the Shure, I actually got a different windscreen than came with this because the one that came with it was significantly shorter, and it was actually recommended to get this one, which goes with the SM7B, so that you got more distance. Your mouth doesn't get too close to what the sound pickup. What do you even call this? The place where the sound happens, the place where the microphone starts doing its thing.